The first time Emily saw Ryan, she thought she had met her forever. His smile was charming, his words soft. His attention made her feel like the most important woman in the world. But buried beneath that charm was something darker, a small red flag she noticed but chose to excuse. That one overlooked warning would one day cost her almost everything. This is Emily's story. And through her tears and pain, we'll uncover one of the most dangerous truths about relationships. The red flags you ignore in the beginning will be the reasons you cry in the end. Ryan came into Emily's life like a whirlwind. He was attentive, constantly calling, checking in, and showering her with compliments. He made her feel safe, valued, and chosen. Her friends admired him. Her parents liked his politeness. And Emily herself thought, finally, God has answered my prayer. A man who loves me as much as I love him. But beneath the honeymoon glow, there were signs. Subtle, almost invisible, but they were there. The first was his jealousy. Emily mentioned an old friend from college one day, and Ryan's smile faded. Why is he still calling you? Ryan asked. Emily laughed it off. He's just a friend. Nothing more. Ryan shook his head. I don't like it. If you love me, you won't talk to him again. Emily thought it was cute, a sign that he cared. She ignored the knot in her stomach. The second sign came when she wore a dress Ryan didn't like. You look too exposed, he said firmly. Why do you want other men looking at you? Emily apologized, quickly changing into something else. She thought, it's just a dress. If this makes him happy, it's nothing. But it wasn't nothing. It was a beginning of control, disguised as love. The relationship moved fast. Within months, Ryan proposed. Emily said yes, believing she had found her forever. But after marriage, the charm began to fade, replaced with control. Ryan questioned everything she did. Why she came home late. Why she spoke too long on the phone. Why she smiled at the waiter. At first, Emily defended herself. But Ryan always turned around. If you really love me, you wouldn't hurt me like this. So Emily began to shrink. She cut off her friends. She stopped wearing clothes she loved. She apologized for things she didn't do. And every time she felt uncomfortable, she remembered that first red flag, the jealousy, and how she excused it as love. One night, Emily attended a colleague's birthday party. She asked Ryan to come, but he refused. Still, she went, thinking it was harmless. When she returned home, Ryan was waiting in the dark. His eyes burned with anger. Where have you been? Emily stammered. At the birthday party, I told you. Ryan slammed his fist on the table. You danced with other men, didn't you? You embarrassed me. She swore she didn't. But no matter what she said, he didn't believe her. That night was the first time Ryan shoved her. Not hard enough to leave a mark, but enough to shake her to her core. She cried herself to sleep, wondering how the man who once made her feel safe now made her tremble. But instead of leaving, Emily told herself, it was just anger. He loves me. He'll change. That was the cost of ignoring the red flag. From that night, Ryan's control deepened. He demanded access to her phone. He decided what she wore. He chose who she could talk to. If she resisted, he accused her of betrayal. If she obeyed, he gave her a cold smile of approval, as if she were a child who had done the right thing. Emily's world grew smaller. Her friends drifted away. Her laughter faded. She lived in constant fear of Ryan's moods. And every time she looked in the mirror, she barely recognized the woman staring back. The breaking point came one night when Emily's younger sister visited. Ryan didn't like her presence. He accused Emily of plotting with her sister to spy on him. In his rage, he threw Emily's phone against the wall. Her sister watched in horror as Ryan shouted insults, his face twisted with fury. That night, her sister pulled Emily aside and whispered, "This is not love. You're dying inside and I can see it." For the first time, Emily allowed herself to admit the truth. She was living in an emotional prison built from the red flag she ignored. Emily secretly began to rebuild herself. She journaled every incident. She reconnected with an old friend who reminded her of the vibrant woman she once was. Most importantly, she began praying again, something she had stopped doing because Ryan always mocked her faith. One verse stood out to her. God has not given us a spirit of fear, but power, love, and a sound mind. 2 Timothy 1 verse 7. Those words became her anchor. Slowly, Emily found the courage to confront her reality. Ryan wasn't going to change. His love had always been control. Leaving wasn't easy. Ryan begged, cried, and promised to change. But Emily had seen enough. She remembered the girl she was before Ryan, confident, joyful, free. She realized she wanted that girl back. With the support of her family, she packed her bags and walked away. It wasn't just leaving a man. It was leaving behind years of manipulation, control, and pain. It was reclaiming her truth. Emily's tears remind us of this powerful lesson. Red flags are not decorations. They are warnings. Jealousy is not love. It's control waiting to grow. Possessiveness is not protection. It's a cage in disguise. Silence in the face of abuse is not peace. It's slow destruction. The red flags you ignore today will become the heartbreak you endure tomorrow. If you are seeing red flags in your relationship, don't ignore them. Don't explain them away as love. Don't silence your instincts, because love is not fear. Love is not control. Love is not manipulation. True love protects, heals, and lifts you higher. Anything less is not love. If Emily's story touched your heart, share this video. Someone may be trapped in the same silence, overlooking the same red flags. And remember, you are not crazy, you are not weak, and you are never alone. Subscribe to Echoes of Her Tears for more real, heartbreaking, and healing stories that open eyes, break chains, and inspire freedom.